So if you're watching the Indian market taking off, gaining another 80 to 100 points today, and then you're wondering why they did not react to the fall in US indices by almost 3%, then think again. Just like I said yesterday, stop watching what is happening with Trump, stop watching what is happening with the US. And the reason is that there's been a lead lag, right? Lead lag meaning India topped out in September, US topped out in December. So if India is bottoming out in March and US is still bottoming out right now, that's completely normal. The last 4 days, the US market has been red, 4 consecutive down days. India has had 4 consecutive up days. What are you trying to correlate? So again, that's one part of the story. The other one is, what is the news saying? The news anyway is selling you false narratives like Trump is pushing out the Fed, that is why market is down. That's the most stupid statement I've heard in my life. If pushing out the Fed was bad for the market, that is pushing out Powell, then I don't know what you're thinking, because Powell has been behind the curve for many, many years now. He couldn't figure out that inflation had gone to 10% till it had already reached there. Now he can't figure out that inflation is at 2%. So if he's so behind the curve, he probably deserves to go. I mean, that's my answer. And the day he leaves office, if Trump actually manages to push him out, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dow goes up 2,000 points on that single day. So the reason it was down yesterday was not that he's pushing out Powell. The reason is that Powell is still in office. What is the proof of what I'm saying? Bond yields went up. Powell's policy is not to cut interest rates. Bond yields went up. If he's not buying bonds, bond yields are going up. So now think of the market in that context, of what is going on. And that is why Indian markets are doing their own thing. In fact, last but not the least, I don't know if you have seen the pictures and videos of, J.D. Vance, who's the US Vice President, visiting India. You see the body language, see how his family is, being welcomed out here. And it tells you the changing picture of India-US relationships. Now, if you can't get what is really going on behind the scenes, then I say the same thing. Think again.